Good morning. Yeah, it's me. I am going to stop being hard on myself and upset and all these things, and I'm going to do this video, and then I'm going to do another video later on things that I'm going to start practicing to learn how to walk. Hopefully it will help you in things that you need to do to walk. So I'm going to teach you what I go through to put on a leg, or my prosthetic leg. Things that you're going to need is obviously your leg, the pieces that go with it. One is the liner that this goes on your leg, kind of looks Barbie-ish, Barbie stump. So what I do is, it's got a name brand on it. That is the outside. This is my wet paper towel that you will need, and I'll show you why. So what I do is then turn this inside out, because it's kind of like your shrinker, if that's what, if you have the shrinker on already, that is how you do it as well. It's inside out, you push your leg through and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, this is important too. It's just something over the counter. This is what my prosthetics guy, he gave it to me. I haven't been out to the store to go buy it, so I have these little trial sizes, and it's just to help the sweat. It's a deodorant. Hopefully you don't sweat horribly bad. I seem to be, which I don't sweat in general, but once I start sweating, I sweat profusely. So I'll open this up. There's a rag in there, and, or I don't even know if it's a rag, it's pretty small. Open it up, and then I'm going to put it all over where my liner goes, the silicone liner. I haven't got one yet. There is another liner that's like a wicking liner. That is my next investment. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyways, again, it doesn't matter honestly which way, when it goes on your leg, which way it is. I'm kind of anal, so that Orion or whatever the name brand, or that's going to go up for me. So I find it on the inside, this wet napkin or whatever, something wet. You're going to wet the inside as best as you can, because you kind of push it from inside, from wrong side out or whatever, to back to normal. So this is what I do. So it is now going to be butted up against my knee, and then because my liner is really sticky, I don't know what kind of liner you might have, but I would think this helps no matter what, if it's sticky or not. So I'm just pulling it back, it's just rolling backwards, and then that's it. Then I have the little name brand or whatever that is that goes up there, and that is on. It's part of when your doctor tells you to desensitize and rub. Hopefully they tell you to do that, and rub the end of your stump and get used to it. Put pressure on it, put whatever, don't just softly touch it, because when it comes time for this does put a great amount of pressure at times. I did massage it, and I thought I was doing good, but I probably didn't do enough. So anyways, that is that. And then, so I put the deodorant on, I put this liner on, which is a silicone liner. This is the next piece that goes on. So this little valve right here goes to the front side of my socket, and if I wanted to vacuum air out and all that kind of stuff, that's what this is for. This little piece is a pin. The pin is an important part. I always, if I take all this off, I put the pin back in the spot on the socket so I don't lose it. And then this right here is the liner from this that has the suction that I was saying, and it goes over the other liner, and also up onto the leg a little bit, and that's the air support that makes the vacuum. So make sure it is clean. You can you already wet the inside, which now is the outside of this leg. You shouldn't have to wet it, but sometimes it doesn't go on like it should. So it doesn't hurt to wet it anyway. So I put it there, I push it on best I can. I hear air coming out of that valve, which is what it's supposed to do. Shouldn't hear air being sucked into it. That is my problem right now. I have a bad valve. So I did that, and then roll this down over the liner and up onto my leg. And all right, so then there is the finished look to the beginning of your socket. So anyways, like I said, the next piece would be to, this is, I don't know if you can see it, that is the pin. So, oops, I dropped it. Anyways, but that's the pin that goes in and locks. So then I get my socket, I bend it down so I can get into it. I put my leg or my stump into it, and as you can see, it comes out that little hole in the front of the socket. So that is down where it needs to be, and that goes in. Everything clicks into place, and I am now ready. That's ready to move. You'll find out when you wake up. When you wake up, you'll find out that, you know, it's like some people don't wear rings to bed because their fingers swell, all these things. Same as your legs are the same way. My leg is fatter, or whatever you want to call it, in the mornings. So I fit nice and snug inside this. As the day goes along and I sweat and things like that, and you will too, your leg will shrink and things get uncomfortable. That's what I'm trying to get past, and I'm not even remotely close, but that is what happens. So, you know, things like that you just gotta know and realize, and it's gonna change. It'll get better, it'll get worse, it'll do all these things. That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's hard. But anyways, that is my leg and how I get into it every day. So like I said, you need your liner, your wet paper towel, the liner that goes over the silicone liner. Recommended is something that, you know, you put on your leg prior to all this, that hopefully will keep you from sweating profusely, things like that. You can do a normal rub-on deodorant, whatever works for you. But this is supposed to be a high-end that you can get in a normal roller or whatever from the store, and supposed to, you know, help you. So I don't think I got anything other than that. Like I said, I'm gonna do another video here shortly and show you some things that my physical therapist wants me to do, and it'll help the transition of believing in my leg and hopefully taking the step and then repeating it over and over. So I'll show you those things, and then like I said, we'll go through everything every day, and hopefully it's sooner than later that I'll learn to walk, and if this helps you, hopefully it'll be sooner than later that you will walk as well. It is tough. So as I've been told and know, like I said, this is my first day. I'm giving all this, I'm going at it, and I'm not beating myself up anymore. So as I was told by others, just keep my head up, and I'm going to. So I appreciate any help that I've gotten from other amputees and things like that support all this. Anyways, I will do another video here shortly. Thank y'all.